So Elon Musk just confirmed it. A $20,000 robot that watches your kids 24 hours a day. Never tired, never distracted, never on its phone. Yeah. And honestly, that last part might be the most important. Because if you're a parent in 2026, you already know the stat. 92% of working parents are experiencing burnout. Childcare is eating 22% of household income. And in half the country, finding a licensed daycare slot is essentially impossible. Now, Elon Musk thinks Tesla's Optimus is the answer. At the 2024 Tesla shareholder meeting, he said it plainly. Your companion. It can be at your house, it can sort of babysit your kids, it could teach them, be a teacher. And he doubled down at the We Robot event. It'll basically do anything you want. It can be a teacher or babysit your kids, walk your dog, mow your lawn. All for the price of a used sedan. But can a robot truly watch your kids? Should it? Let's break it all down. All right, let's start with the numbers, because the economics here are just brutal. The national average for a full-time live-in nanny in 2026 sits between $30,000 and $60,000 a year. But that's just the headline. Once you factor in the 7.65% FICA tax match, federal unemployment tax, state unemployment, paid time off, room and board, and health benefits, the true all-in cost for a full-time private nanny is now between $42,000 and $78,000 a year. For a live-out nanny in a premium market, you're easily looking at $26 an hour, sometimes $50. Maybe you go the daycare route instead. The national average for center-based infant care just hit $17,800 a year. That's 10% of the median dual-income household budget and 35% of single-parent income. In 45 states, 2 kids in daycare now costs more than the average mortgage payment. And here's the part most parents already know in their bones. 46% of children under 6 in this country are living in what researchers call a childcare desert. That's a place where there are more than 3 times as many kids as there are licensed slots. In rural America, it's over 70%. Nationwide, there are 14.8 million children who need care and only 10.8 million spots. The math just doesn't work. Now let's put Optimus right next to those numbers. Tesla's target price is $20,000 to $30,000. One time, not per year, not per child. One purchase. Compared to even a single year of full-time nanny care, that's a 1 to 3 break-even. Year 2, the robot is essentially free. Year 5, you've banked over $250,000. And here's where it gets genuinely interesting. A human nanny gives you maybe 40 to 50 hours of coverage a week. The robot? 168. That's every hour of every day. After auto-charging cycles, after sleep mode, after everything. The robot is still there. It doesn't call out sick. It doesn't have a family emergency. It doesn't quit on you with 2 weeks' notice. That's the part that's hard to wrap your head around. The math gets absolutely insane. Okay, let's paint the picture. Imagine it's Tuesday morning. You're in the kitchen finishing your coffee, getting ready for a 9 a.m. meeting. Your 3-year-old is in the playroom with Optimus. The robot is sitting on the floor, building a block tower, reading a picture book, asking her what color comes next. Its 8 cameras are tracking her position. Its tactile sensors can feel the weight of a paperclip. Its reflexes are 10 times faster than yours. And it never, ever looks down at its phone. Imagine your kindergartner has a peanut allergy. Optimus can recognize ingredients visually before they hit the table. Imagine your toddler trips and falls in the hallway. The robot is already moving. Imagine a baby monitor that doesn't just beep when something's wrong. It walks over, checks, and calls you with a live video feed. Imagine the 3 a.m. fever check happens without you waking up at 3 a.m. Imagine never burning a personal day to handle a daycare closure. Imagine finishing a thought at work without that low hum of guilt that follows working parents everywhere. That's the world Elon Musk is building toward. And honestly, for the 92% of working parents in active burnout, the question isn't whether a robot can replace a parent's love, because it can't. The question is whether a robot can carry some of the weight. And on that question, we think the answer is yes. The future looks like the future, folks. Now, Tesla isn't the only company chasing this. Let's give credit where it's due. 1X Technologies, backed by OpenAI, just launched the Neo Home robot at the exact same $20,000 price point, with consumer deliveries starting late 2026. And here's the smart move. Neo is built soft. Tendon-driven actuators wrapped in a fabric suit. If a child bumps into it, the robot yields. It doesn't push back. That's a completely different safety philosophy from Tesla's rigid metal actuators. Figure AI's Figure 03 has tactile sensors with 3-gram sensitivity in the fingertips. Apptronic's Apollo has swappable batteries and force-controlled joints. Sanctuary AI's Phoenix has 20 degree of freedom hands and is targeting domestic deployment. Unitree's G1 starts at $13,500 for the budget tier. And then there's the existing baby monitor market, Nanny, Owlet, Cubo AI. These products track sleep, breathing, heart rate, oxygen. They're great. But here's the thing. A camera can detect a problem. It can't walk over and do anything about it. That's the gap Optimus closes. Tesla isn't really competing on robotics anymore. Tesla is competing on manufacturing scale. $25 billion in 2026 CapEx, 10 million units a year at Giga Texas, AI architecture already validated on millions of vehicles. Nobody else has that combination. Now we know what some of you are thinking, and honestly, this is the beat where the doubts hit hardest. Let's address them head-on. First, the autonomy controversy. At the We Robot event in October 2024, those Optimus units pouring drinks and chatting with guests, they were not fully autonomous. Tesla's own team later confirmed those interactions were heavily teleoperated, actual humans wearing motion capture suits, controlling the robots remotely. And in December 2025 at the Miami event, an Optimus unit fell over and instinctively swept its hands toward its face, the exact reflex of a human ripping off a VR headset. Look, here's the honest read. If the AI isn't robust enough to autonomously pour a drink, the leap to autonomously watching a toddler is enormous. The hardware is ready. The autonomy isn't. Tesla just brought the Cortex-1 supercomputer online with over 100,000 H100E chips specifically to close that gap. We think it closes, but we wouldn't bet your kid on it tomorrow. Second, the empathy deficit. The American Academy of Pediatrics has been blunt on this. While robots can respond warmly, they don't actually care for children. They don't experience vulnerability or frustration or genuine love. And researchers warn that kids quickly attribute feelings to social robots, building what they call false epistemic trust. The healthy struggle of figuring out other humans is part of how children develop emotional intelligence. A robot can't substitute for that, and we shouldn't pretend it can. Optimus might watch your kid. It cannot raise your kid. That's a line. Third, the privacy issue. And this is the big one. A robot with 8 high-definition cameras and a microphone array in your child's bedroom. Persistent cloud connectivity. Sensors mapping every inch of your home. The FTC has already confirmed that COPPA applies to internet-connected smart devices interacting with children under 13. And companies like 1X have openly advertised an expert mode where remote employees can take over to teach the robot new tasks. That means a stranger at corporate could theoretically be looking inside your home through your robot. That has to be solved. Or this product doesn't deserve a place in your kid's room. Let's step back. Because what's happening here is bigger than just convenience. American families are in a crisis that nobody has a real plan for. Childcare workers earn an average of $33,140 a year, which is why nobody wants the job, which is why facilities can't staff their rooms, which is why your daycare just raised tuition again. The system is mathematically broken, and the burnout statistics are catastrophic. 92% of working parents are burnt out. 60% say parenting pressures are actively harming their mental health. In October 2022, 104,000 people missed work in a single month purely because they couldn't find childcare. We've never seen a number like that before. This isn't a luxury problem. It's an economic emergency dressed up as a household budget item. And the humanoid robot might be the only scalable solution. Morgan Stanley is projecting a $5 trillion humanoid ecosystem by 2050, with 1 billion units deployed globally. Goldman just revised its forecast to $38 billion by 2035. Rosie the robot from the Jetsons isn't a cartoon anymore. Baymax from Big Hero 6 isn't a Disney character anymore. Optimus is coming off a Fremont factory line right now. And in your kid's lifetime, maybe even by 2027, one might be standing in your kitchen. Now, we want to hear from you. Would you trust a $20,000 humanoid robot to watch your kids? Would it depend on the age? Fine for a 10-year-old, but not a 3-year-old? And if it were you, what would be the absolute maximum you'd pay to know your kids were being watched safely 24 hours a day while you got your life back? Please drop your thoughts in the comments below. We genuinely want to hear from you. With that, we hope you learned a lot about Tesla's Optimus robot and what it could mean for the future of childcare after watching this video. If you did, we humbly ask that you please press that like button and join our family by subscribing to the channel. You'll never miss out on any of our awesome videos once you hit that bell icon. We value your feedback and the time you spent watching this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you back here soon. Until then, take care, stay safe, and God bless.